cypher. Manny Norté represents BET. So call on him with some of the fire.
Beat up, and then on him, beat up, for the ball, instead of beat up, and the ball knows.
Looking at my rollie, being safe to say the time is out. Hold more cans than Nicky when I'm wildin' out. West leaning wild as me, force I'm out the east, scorching like no more.
Let me understand myself, y'all praying on getting drunk outside myself. I'm feeling like stones in the evil space. You sleep on me, I'm in these guys like all these weight. Tell these brothers hot off my stick.
The standard that Chip came with just there, no disrespect to anybody else, but the level was just so high in terms of his delivery, the swag, his punchlines. He completely understood the cypher.
Do you think that they got the right MCs?
It needed someone like SAS in there just to kind of, you know, even out the balance in there a tiny bit.
If I had to pick my top two, I would definitely say Bigz and Chipmunk. In the second, Smiler and Wretch. I feel like they missed out on covering a bit more of the MC spectrum.
Who was missing?
I think Low Key should have been in there. Styler could have been in there. Pro Green as well. SAS without a doubt. The amount of their influence I saw in a good percentage of the MCs on there.
Do you mean in delivery and just everything?
They set the bar for a lot of what the new wave of UK rap are doing.
Dot Rotten I would have liked to have seen in there actually.
Yeah.
I like him doing grime and hip hop. Not many people can do both and do it well.
Kano should have been in there. There's a young girl called Amplified Dot. She's just got an aura around her. The way that she spits is crazy.
Obviously they're doing their quota and we have to have a female. Yeah. I'm surprised Lioness wasn't in there. If you go back and watch everybody's F64s, she's one person that understands that whole thing of having presence. Bratt was dope as well. She's got a good balance of being sexy with it but still being quite raw. I was a bit surprised Sway wasn't in there.
I don't know about Sway.
Straight lyrics though.
He's been in it already though, hasn't he? I wouldn't say that there was anybody that was terrible. For what that cypher was supposed to be, there was one or two that was way off. Do you know who should have been on there? Dappy! How can you forget Dappy? See that Raps on Raps freestyle? That is the best freestyle that will be out this year.
Till I saw that, I would have laughed at you for saying Dappy, no disrespect. I just wouldn't have even thought about it. When I saw that, I was like, as a straight spitter, I'm a fan.
I've got to end up Zavu, yeah, and I can't lie. There's a few songs on there that are pretty hard, and he talks about some stuff that I wouldn't be comfortable with my little sister hearing, because he does actually say certain stuff on certain songs, considering the demographic that they're going out to, innit?
The Nigerian cyphers, you guys haven't seen it. Amazing. I actually preferred it to the UK one. It's still a little bit afflicted with that American accent, but it is what it is.
A lot of spitters spat in American accent in the UK, and for whatever reason, we love it.
I don't want to hear UK rappers rapping in an American accent.
I think it's just what if you're influenced by something, you love it so much, it's only natural to kind of copy it.
I don't want to hear Chip doing Drake, because Drake will do Drake.
No, okay. Well, there's many things they could have done. I think we're going to save this for another debate, because there's a lot to say.
Lady Leshurr had the first 16, and after that it was like, oh.
Some people really like the fast rapping, and other people not on it.
I spend a lot of time in New York, and the amount of times I play music to people that's like, yo son, this is hot, but like, yo, y'all speaking English?
I was asking the question whether or not the UK cyphers and even the Nigerian cyphers, whether or not they were shown during the airing in the US, or was it a marketing thing where they showed the UK ones during the airing here?
I haven't heard anybody talk about it just yet. It wasn't a World Star Hip Hop either, actually.
You were saying that their style, their delivery was not what you'd hoped it was.
Yeah, before we all do what we do, we're fans essentially. As a hip hop fan, I'm checking for lyrics. Now we have to worry about, are people going to understand what they're saying?
But when I'm watching the cypher, I want to see an element of performance there. Look how comfortable he is. He doesn't even have to rap over a beat. He could just tell me what he's saying. I love stuff like that.
When artists, not just hip hop artists, when people are performing on stage, sometimes they're not performers. I think it's easy for them to have a mic, be in front of a little intimate crowd, or maybe in the studio, and they take that same studio performance to a stage. But when you've got a camera in front of you, you need to put in a performance, otherwise you just become forgettable.
Who had the most swag? Wretch was real cozy with it. And Chip, for me.
Wretch, Smiler, Bigz and Chip, definitely.
You know when the man just steps forward and he's just like... I don't, you know when it's like all that, sometimes it's a little bit, I like ODB and them man there for that sort of stuff. Yeah, and Buster and that. I just prefer a man to just step out, move everybody out of the way.
It's that, do you know what it is?
When Wretch raps, he kind of smiles. You see a lot of teeth. I think the Americans will like that because they love teeth.
Yeah, it's a smugness essentially.
Yeah, exactly,
it's like,
exactly.
I know how good I am. You get a lot of these UK rappers that come in
But
with
this is
like,
the danger. When
yeah,
you're
watch,
actually...
I'm so comfortable, and you're not even good enough trying, let alone when they've got their eyes closed and trying to be all smooth with it.
Do you think anyone in the cypher was applicable to?
I do.
Are you sure? Yeah, same.
Yeah, I do.
But there was no one that was like, ooh,
Terrible.
For what that cypher was supposed to be, there was one or two that was way off. Even then, like by their own standards, they could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
If they would have really hit their full potential,
Yeah.
I'd have been able to sit there in that same cypher and say, you know what, yeah, that was hard.
people need to be in awe of you, having the star quality. Essentially, women have to want to sleep with you and guys have to want to be you.
So who did you guys want to be?
Wanted to be. I ain't gonna lie. I came up with that Wretch swag, that.
Yeah. That's the flame for me and Chucky here. So who did you guys want to sleep with?
Oh dear.
Wretch and Bratt.
Can I say that banner's quite hard, you know?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Why is a Wretch in the banner, bro?
When you refresh it, he's in the.
No, not when you refresh. Why is he not in this one?
Who's not in it? Who's in the banner?
Who's in the banner? Yeah.